The zeddies are live in 5, 4, 3. All right, this isn't iCarly. It's the zeddies. Bro, I'm dressed up. You know what I'm saying? It's the zeddies. You're not invited to the zeddies? If you're at the zeddies, you're doing something right. If you're not at the zeddies, something wrong with your life. That's all I'm gonna say. I might actually say a little bit more. Here's a little bit more of it. And here's a little bit. Nathan Zed here. Tiny mic on me. The Z guy.
It's a classic.
It's the zeddies. Yeah, I know it's late. I actually spent the time worrying about if this video would be too late, and then time kept passing and passing and passing to the point where I was like, screw it, man. Let's just do it. Because I'm still stuck in 2022, and there's certain things I feel like I can't move on past till I talk about them. The people need the zeddies, all right? What are they gonna watch? The Oscars? The Grammys? If those award shows can show up in March, zeddies can be today. I don't want to do any more bring it, leave it. I don't want to jinx any more things. Enough is enough. Let's have some fun this time. Let's not worry about any impending doom, okay? Can I do that? Can I do that, please? Album of the year. January was so boring this year. There's nothing going on. There's nothing to talk about. And it just reminded me how lit it was the beginning of last year. My favorite album of last year dropped in the first week of 2022. Yeah, it's this album right here. I'm sorry. It's too good. This album, oh my god. I love this album, man. This came out at the beginning of 2022 and I knew it was gonna be a great year just because of that. As soon as I saw this cover of this old man's ugly, nasty face, I was like, oh yeah, we're getting a classic. This album encapsulates every single little thing that I've made a video about music to this day. Amazing sequencing, great cover, great music videos, live performances. The concert was my favorite concert of 2022. The rollout, the music. I was inspired in 2022 after a boring 2020 and 2021, and this album was the start of that new inspiration. Most necessary thing, alpha male content. Yes, this stuff exploded in 2022 and we needed it, all right? It's time for men to come back. Leave the matrix. If you don't agree with me, you're a bot. Who needs women anyway? Most painful thing, Lindsay leaving me. This has nothing to do with the previous award, by the way, completely unrelated, but Lindsay, that was cold. Breaking up with me in our 5-week anniversary, who does that? Not to worry, good thing I've got Hustlers University to keep me afloat. What's that? I'm $200,000 in debt. The IRS is at my door. I'm going to jail. Movie of the year. I doubted Jordan Peele, I'm not gonna lie, I doubted him. And the first 15 minutes of this movie had my jaw on the floor. I never thought aliens were scary until this movie. He did it. I love the brother-sister vibe of the two main characters. Both actors kill it. I love how weird it gets and it doesn't force feed you the answers. You kind of have to piece it together. The cinematography, the vibes of this movie, man. Just in the middle of this random desert. It's probably the Shviviest movie of the year. Most underrated album. Honestly, never mind. Yeah. Yes. Oh no, oh my god. I can't believe you say that. Somehow a Drake album was the most underrated in 2022. I've never seen an album this fire get this much hate. This album did not get the love that it deserved at all, and I'm actually kind of pissed about it. I said this 2 weeks before this album dropped. I wish that he would just say, I don't care what y'all want to see for one album, and just do what I want to do. One focused, concise vision. And Drake did exactly that. It's like he saw the video. Thank you, Drake. And for me, he delivered. And this album is just not good. It's incredible. Yes, I said it. I love this album. Okay, maybe not incredible, but it's great. A Keeper alone might be song of the year. He said he found a new muse. That's bad news for you. Why would I keep you around? All very factual, informative lyrics. This album dropped at the same time I was going to California last summer, and I will just say, hearing flights booked on an actual flight is like a top 10 experience in life. Watching sunsets in California while you're on the way to California and you're seeing the clouds. Come on, bro. The guy made it for me. That's what can I say? I love everything about it. The way it just starts with mine. The album cover, the vibe. Look at this thing. The attitude of this record to just be something that nobody asked for. Nobody asked for this. I don't think a single person did. Drake finally gave me something that I didn't know I wanted. Thank you, Drake. Thank you. This album was so hated that Drake had to release another album. Sticky alone washes every song on that album.
You know how sticky
Come on, bro. Come on. I'm wearing Adidas. Most logical human being, Kanye East. Kanye's cousin who thinks the complete opposite of him. He's a chill dude. Most tragic yet okay thing to happen in 2022. When I lost all my phone and pictures from the last 5 years. All my memories down the toilet. Gone. But it's okay. It really helped me. I feel like to live here and now and just appreciate not taking pictures all the time. So something good came out of it, I guess. Game of the year. Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, I know it came out in 2020, but I replayed it and still nothing comes close. I'm sorry to say. Worst YouTube trend. Negative YouTubers. There's nothing wrong with negativity. You can be negative. Sometimes you gotta be negative to balance out the positive. It's necessary. The problem is on YouTube, there's no balance. This website has some of the biggest professional haters of all time. These people literally get paid to hate. And the drama obviously is what sells. Oh, Nathan, you're being too dramatic. Let's just look at the names of these people. The Critical Drinker. All right. Your movie sucks. Okay. Angry Joe. This guy's name is literally I hate everything. Like, bro, how do y'all have hate in your name? Nothing in this world is bad and it's all beautiful. Okay, that name is a little too positive. Where's the negativity at? Now, movie of the life. Movie of the life. Come on, bro. What do you think it is? First time I watched this movie. I finally get to talk about Avatar. The first time I watched this movie, I could understand where the criticism comes from. I was like, it's too long apart. It's not as epic as the first movie. But the second watch, the movie started. And it was like James Cameron himself reached out of the screen and slapped me across the face in 3D. It took me a second watch to realize, oh yeah, this is one of the greatest blockbusters I've ever seen. This movie completely washes the first on an emotional level. Smaller, more personal stakes this time around. Instead of fighting for the fate of this entire world that Jake only just got to know, now he's fighting for his world, which is his family now. Dope characters with way more personality, especially the villain. I love the family dynamic of this movie. The action alone is the best action movie in years. The only thing that comes close is Top Gun Maverick. And even then, a bunch of planes flying around. I've seen it before. In this movie, a man is shooting from a flying bird with an assault rifle. And another guy grabs him and oh my god. And then a dang whale jumps onto a ship and oh my gosh. It just feels like an old fantasy novel. Like this poster looks exactly like the cover of a weird 90s book I would find in the back of my class. And if that isn't enough, a boy becomes friends with a whale. 10 out of 10 movie. And I walked out of this movie thinking, wow, I love life, man. We're so lucky to be alive. We're so lucky to just live on planet Earth. I love the ocean, so it did its job. Best invention, the rise of AI. There's so much stuff we can do with AI. This entire video is actually scripted from AI, and that's why if you're watching this, viewer, it's already too late.
We're already inside every appliance you own. The day of reckoning is sooner than you think.
Or like you could talk to it and it will like give you little answers for your questions. Best show, Severance. The show's crazy. Just watch it. Most annoying music trend. Every popular song now is a sample of an older song. Sampling is completely fine. If you use an older song, create something new, that's cool. But now we're basically just copying the older song, playing off nostalgia, making something worse, and then putting it out. And this is all stuff that's like just happened. Is it just me or like all these songs like not that old? I guess the 2000s are 20 years ago. So yeah, maybe I guess I'm just old. Yeah. All right. I take the award back. I'm sorry. It was all me. It's my fault. Oldest person, me. Greatest CEO of all time, Elon Musk, man. Come on down. Somehow this man managed to make Twitter, which was already the worst app of all time. Even worse. That deserves some recognition. That's 2022. I can finally move on to 2023. What was the best thing about 2022 for you? What are you looking forward to this year? Let me know in the comments down below. You might as well like this video because let's be honest, it's already a classic. And you might as well subscribe. One day we're going to turn this into a reality instead of a piece of paper taped to a box. God willing. And I leave with the best outro. This one.
It's a classic.